So we know we've been talking about back to school for a while now. Kids all across the Triad have headed back to the classroom over the last few weeks, and they may have thought that summer just ended a little bit too quick,
They
right?
always do, don't they?
Always. But they do have to put on their thinking caps and get ready to learn math, science, English, and of course a lot of other topics out there. But an even more important part of going back to school is that social and emotional aspect of learning that takes place in the classroom. It's something kids have been missing since the pandemic began, but there are ways to keep that going at home as they leave the classroom. So to tell us more today, we'd like to welcome Dr. Shawn Ricks joining us. She is a counselor and life coach in Winston-Salem. Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
You're very welcome. So first off here, for people who might be unfamiliar with the topic, social emotional learning, can you share a little bit about what it's about?
Sure. It's really just the idea that we can work to develop increased ways to interact with each other and to deepen kind of like our ability to feel and resolve conflict, things like that.
And with less people actually getting together physically, in the same space over the last few years, how have you seen kids' social emotional skills change as a result of this pandemic? I'm sure limitless ways, but could you name some of them?
Well, there's been a huge drop off, right, because of our the virtual kind of gatherings, and actually it's impacting academic performance as well. So one of the benefits of increasing it is that it will then help students get back into that academic rhythm as well as just learning just how to be in a space together again.
That's interesting. So are there some ways that parents and families in general can encourage social emotional learning at home?
Absolutely. So for me, the number one way is kind of being present. And I know we talk about that. And, I'm a parent as well. And I've been guilty of cooking dinner and listening to them talk about something and saying, right? But if we could do a little more really intentional, if you can set 3 to 5 minutes of real intentional time. Car time is great, but eye-to-eye time is better, where you can really listen and check in, from all age ranges with kids, right, about how their day went. The other part of that is when they tell you how it went, that you actually kind of hear that, right? So that we actually hear their feelings without kind of negating them, to say, oh, you shouldn't feel this way or that, whatever, just kind of hearing them and allowing them to have that full range of expression.
Dr. Ricks, let's talk about some other ways that we can start that conversation. Do you have some advice for topics? Those questions that aren't just the one word question, my day was good. How was your day? What did you...
It's all I get, doctor. It's all I get.
Yeah. How do you dig in a very natural way that doesn't feel like you're digging?
Right.
Right. And that's a classic, the teenagers are like, yes, no, I don't know, right? But kind of probing questions is what we call them in the field, right? Or open-ended. So even if you do get a yes or a no, you could say, well, tell me a little bit more about that, right? Or help me understand that some more. What I like to do, or used to like to do, I have really adults now. It's the whole sad thing. I need my own therapy about empty nesting. But anyway, what I like to do is what are the highs? What were your highs for the day? And if parents, I would encourage that you become part of that loop, because part of how we teach social and emotional learning is modeling it, right? So that you too say, this was kind of my high for the day, and this is kind of what, maybe, and that's a good entryway. The older kids will think it's a little corny, but we're still the adults, I say.
And if you get them into the habit of it, then they kind of get excited to think, oh, I can tell them about this later on today. I think of the Rose and Thorn games that we used to play, some icebreakers with getting to know activities. And you kind of look forward to sharing your Rose or your Thorn. You think about it later. So that might be helpful.
Yeah. Yes. The highs and lows, I love that. We've done that just with groups of friends when we've been out. But when your child comes home from school, you want to have that open conversation, right? Especially during the beginning of back to school, like so many families are experiencing right now. You want that excitement to stick around, right? When they get off the school bus or they come in and they throw their backpack on the couch at home.
Right, absolutely. And it's important as we do that too, to perhaps implement some type of pass system, right? We've all been in group environments where we're oh, I don't really have like anything. And so part of social emotional learning is us acknowledging that maybe they're just not being resistant today. Maybe they really are just need a little space to do something a little different. So maybe offering like one pass a week or something where you can say, I'm going to use my pass on this because I'm still processing, or I'm just, that just doesn't feel good and right for me today.
Dr. Ricks, thank you for your time. We appreciate you joining us here on The Local Vibe. And folks at home, you can get in touch with Dr. Ricks at the website on your screen, drshawnricks.net. We'll have this interview posted on tryatcw.com as well.